Hey there, this is Lomo, and over the last couple of weeks, it's been really challenging. And I thought I'd gather my thoughts, and with the help of Green Script, we'd write this piece together, and hoping that it can be able to inspire each and every one of you watching and listening. It's called Perspective That Brings Inspiration in These Challenging Times. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble at its swelling. Well, what a weekend I had, or should I say, what a last couple of weeks. I'm sure we've lost some very close people in our lives. I lost some very close people in my life. A dear friend who I counted on countless times. When I called, he was there no matter what. And you know, he didn't have much money, but that did not matter. He gave with his heart. And then another close friend. He was like my mentor, my advisor, my go-to guy. An elder figure, someone that really believed in me. You know, both had similar characters, and I got to know them in different times of my life, but both will hold a very, very special place in my heart. But in saying all that, I also spent some really good quality time with my family here at home over the weekend. Now, living a stone's throw to the sea, and or what most may refer to as the countryside, has its challenges. I tell you, there are many. You've seen the flooding of the roads. You can only imagine the drive when it's like that. The time it takes to get to appointments, let alone work. Don't tell me about getting the kids ready for school. That's another story altogether. There's heaps more I could mention, but in the process, I'd bore you. But then again, this isn't about my challenges. It isn't about road conditions. Isn't about tardiness. It's about the beauty of God's creation and His promise that just supersedes it all. What I sometimes think might be lacking here at home is more than made up by nature. What I experience before I shut eye and what greets me when I awake. What rules and puts it all into perspective for me is what Psalm 46, 1 to 3 states. Verse 1 in particular, it was my starting line. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Meaning, He is our go-to guy. He's the captain. He is our leader. Refuge and strength. We find refuge in Him, and He strengthens us. And He always is always with us in good times and bad. You know, the psalm then goes on to talk about the fears that might grip us should the earth give way, mountains be moved into the heart of the sea. You know, living by the sea and spending so many precious moments with my kids by the sea, it's terrifying to think about it in a literal sense. But hey, that's the beauty of it all for me. Knowing that that should happen, I know I can lean on verse 1 of Psalm 46. So as we wade through the waters of uncertainty with COVID, the mountains in the psalm representing these times, as we read about, see and feel the pain of losing loved ones and friends, it is my hope and prayer that we seek solace and refuge in this psalm. Like I said earlier, I've just lost some really, really close friends. And while it hurts, I can only stand on the promise of God that He will be the refuge and strength for the immediate family that He leaves behind. Now, as I reflect on the weekend that was, despite all of that, there was a beautiful sunrise and even better, beautiful, majestic sunset that graced the skies and smiled at me as I sat back and mused at my humble home here at Quaita. A simple yet very important reminder of who is in control. My brothers and sisters, let's all adhere to the new normal or new capacity. Let's all do it. If it's not for us, for our kids, for our children. Watching mine run around here and there has made me ever thankful to our Creator, who is a very present help. God bless and stay safe. Lomu.